Hi, I'm Brigit, founder of Biddy Tarot, and this is the monthly tarot forecast for July 2016. Well, I've got 3 cards for you: the blessings, the challenges, and the outcome for the month ahead. So let's take a look, shall we? I've got here the 9 of Wands for the blessings or the opportunities. Now you might be wondering, okay, why would the 9 of Wands be a blessing or an opportunity? Well, here's what I see in the 9 of Wands. It's a card about perseverance. And even though the odds might be stacked up against you and you're feeling overwhelmed or pressured or, with a lot of responsibility sitting on your back, you are still standing strong. I mean, check out this guy, right? He's got all of these, wands behind him that kind of look a little bit threatening, but and he's also bandaged, and it kind of signifies that he's feeling a bit, rough and tumbled. But he's not letting that get to him. He's not running away. He is standing up and he's like, I'm going to do this. And remember, this is a 9. So it's like right at the end of the cycle. It's like, I know I'm so close. I only have to do just that little bit extra effort and I will get to the end of this cycle. So, see your perseverance this month as your blessing, because it really is. Even if you feel a little bit overwhelmed, it's that sense of resilience and grit that is really building in you that is actually working to your advantage. Okay, so let's have a look at our challenges. Now I have the 2 of Pentacles here. Now, the 2 of Pentacles, he's juggling 2 coins. And this is often a sign of needing to juggle various priorities. And, think about like your day-to-day life. You're often dealing with many, many things that all need your attention. And I know they say like focus on one thing only, and I think that's awesome advice. But sometimes it's so hard to know, well, what is that one thing? So the challenge I see for July is being able to identify what is this one thing that really needs my attention. Because I'm juggling so many balls at the one time, I don't know which is the one to focus on. So here's what you need to do. If this is a challenge that you're resonating with, it's all about looking about what's most important to you right now, what must happen in order for you to reach your goals versus what's a nice to have. And then you also need to start being more careful around planning your time. It's one thing to like sit on the couch and watch TV and say, oh, but I've got no time to do everything I want to do. What you really need to do is map out your week or map out your month even, and make sure that you do have the time that's necessary in order to achieve all of your goals. So quick recap, we've got the 9 of Wands, which is all about perseverance and grit. And on the flip side to that, we've got the need for time management and prioritization. So look, July is likely to be quite a busy full-on month for you, but there's kind of some good and some not as easy aspects to the month. Let's wrap it up with the outcome for the month. And I'm so glad that we've got the Sun here, because the Sun is a reminder that even though you're stuck in the day-to-day stuff, and sometimes that feels a little bit overwhelming, the Sun says, you know what? Life is good. Your day-to-day stuff might be a little bit challenging right now, but overall life is really good. And it's really important to reflect on the things that make you happy, that bring you joy, that bring you peace. And even if it's that you're putting all your time and effort into all those tasks and chores maybe during the week, then make sure that you've got, say, the weekend to have fun, to spend time with your family, to sort of bask in your success and reflect on your achievements for the week. It's really important that you're balancing sort of that hard work with a bit of the fun and playtime. So I think that's a really neat reading for July. You do have a lot to focus on when it comes to the day-to-day doing stuff that can be a little bit irritating and frustrating, but it is making you more resilient. But remember, the bigger picture here is that your life is wonderful. So give thanks and be grateful for all of the wonderful things that you do have in your life. And the more that you put your attention there, the more you'll start to elevate and lift your energy. So I hope that helps. I hope you have an awesome month ahead, and I can't wait to connect with you next time. Thank you.